In the 1900s, before World War II, the area that is now called Lakewood, currently Colorado's fifth largest city, was wide open farms, scattered homes, and a few businesses. When World War II began, the federal government and the Remington Arms Company opened a munitions plant at the corner of Kipling Boulevard and West Alameda Avenue, where the Denver Federal Center currently sits. At its peak of operations during the war, over 22,000 employees commuted to the site daily, most from the nearby city of Denver. Following the war, many of those employees decided they would prefer to live in a less urban setting, and housing subdivisions began to spring up in the area. Residents of some of those developments were determined to start a new church, and the West Alameda Baptist Church was founded in 1951. A turkey farm on West Alameda near Harlan Street was purchased, and the church met in the old barn. Upstairs, the old hayloft was their sanctuary, and the ground floor, formerly livestock and turkey pens, served as classrooms and office space. Finally, in 1958, the church built a new modern church building on that turkey farm land, featuring dedicated and attractive worship space and built to order offices and classrooms. No more making do with facilities designed for farm animals. From its inception, the church was community-minded, hosting the first Jefferson County Public Library in its basement, a community health care clinic, an evening program for area high school students, and many other programs. They also became the first racially integrated church in the area, warmly receiving the Soul family into their congregation after they had been rejected by other local churches. In the late 1960s, local civic leaders began the push to actually incorporate the area as a city, ensuring local control over services and protecting against a feared annexation into the city and county of Denver. Part of that process included a survey of the community asking what they felt were the greatest needs in the area. The number one answer given was affordable quality senior housing, and the church eagerly embraced that need as a new focus for their mission. They banded together to purchase land at First and Wadsworth to develop a senior apartment community, but opposition from neighbors to the project derailed the plans. The congregation, disheartened by the reaction, put the idea on the back burner until they hired a new pastor, Dean Painter, in 1971. Reverend Painter had experience with a similar undertaking in California and took on the project with determination and expertise. The church sold the land at First and Wadsworth and then their own church property in order to buy vacant land nearby on South Eaton Street, where the residences and the Summit apartment buildings of Eaton Senior Communities stand. In 1980, the first phase, the residences at Eaton Senior Communities opened, offering 161 one-bedroom units operated on a HUD low-income subsidized senior housing contract. The building filled immediately, and because of the church's intentional design, quickly became known for its strength as a community and not merely an apartment building. A mandatory dining program was established. High-quality life enrichment activities took place all week long in the many community spaces designed throughout the property, and the church, whose idea the entire community was, continued now to meet in the Centrum, where it still gathers weekly today. In 1987, the management of Eaton was approached by the state of Colorado to be one of the developers and operators of a moderate-cost assisted living facility, and that building opened, located directly north of the Residences building, offering 61 assisted living units with a monthly cost far lower than many privately owned for-profit buildings were offering. In 2017, the difficult decision to close the assisted living building was made due to rising costs, insufficient Medicaid reimbursements, and continuing issues attracting qualified staff. In 2019, after a multi-million-dollar remodeling project, the Summit at Eaton Senior Communities opened, offering 63 market-rate but affordable senior apartments. It too proved a success, and residents of both buildings share together in the many special features and offerings that make Eaton Senior Communities a model across the nation for quality, affordable senior housing with a service-rich environment that enables all to live to their fullest potential. It's amazing to see Eaton Senior Communities today, the results of the vision and determination of faithful and compassionate neighbors from over 50 years ago, coming together. Their legacy still lives on.